Well, hello there. Welcome to the final argue streams before the big ass, huge ass, heckin' chonko final episode of Magnus Archives gets released. So I thought I'd do this stream to kind of show my journey being the Magnus Archives Season 5 vocal cut editor. Eat some jelly beans, hype crime a little, and yeah. Hope you enjoyed the stream. See you in a little jiffy. Hey everyone, welcome to the Wednesday session. How are you all doing? Is everyone happy? Sounds like everyone's happy. I'm sure nothing hype crimey happened at all today. I've been in my best behaviour. I don't know where any of this abuse is coming from. Hi everyone. Welcome to the stream. Are we all excited? I'm excited, which is why I may or may not be wearing some new merch. Ex Autoria, which I probably am mispronouncing from episode 4, I think. A good old reference to a nice, lovely bit of Vast. You need a bit of Vast in your life, you know, lads? Oh, so I'm just about to add. I was going to drink just water for this stream, but I need a bit of squash. So we have an orange and mango squash for today's stream. Very fancy. I'm being fancy. Yorkshire accent is my favourite. Welcome to the Yorkshire side of the Rusty Quill streams. Here we talk about Yorkshire, tea, sheep, coos, nice lovely bit of biscuits, bit of bake-off. Although bake-off, to be fair, is all over the shop. It's not just out in the north, you know. Some people can bake in other places, so I'm told. Hey Telef, hey Danny Wugri. So, for those who may or may not be aware, I am Nico, Neeks, and I am the Season 5 vocal cut editor for the Magnus Archives. Random Fandom Tiger Dragon, so Nico, where's the bar and when are you going to Limbo? Well, this is the big question, isn't it? It's what I've been waiting for. I thought I'd use this stream, seeing as though the finale is tomorrow. So what, squash is like diluting juice? Like really concentrated juice that you add water to. I thought I'd use a stream to use it as like an Ask Me Anything. So if there's anything you've wanted to know, my opinions about the last season of Magnus Archives, I wanted to kind of use this stream as a way of showing it. Because, quite rightly so, because I've been editing the last season and I've known the script and what's going to happen for some time, I've kind of stayed away from answering quite a lot of questions that people have had. And yeah, now that as Magnus 200s get released tomorrow, and I very thankfully got to be a part of Magnus 200 editing it, I wanted to chat about it. Because the Magnus Archive, since April of last year, has been this monumental part of my weekly routine. Truth be told of you, I didn't actually know much about the Magnus Archives until I was assigned onto it. My experience is a little bit skewed. So, 2016, when the Magnus Archives was first starting, I sent an email to Rusty Quill and asked them if they wanted custom music for their new show, which was the Magnus Archives. Hannah very, very kindly and very, very sweetly said, "Nah, son, we already have a composer. We don't need the music, but I'll keep you on file until something comes up." And that was 2016. 2019, I got 3 years later, I got an email back asking if I wanted to audition to be a audio assistant for the Rusty Quill. And I auditioned, and surprise, surprise, I managed to pass and get through. And yeah, my first thing I was on was Outliers. Then I did soundscaping for Rusty Quill Gaming. I did a bit of Patreon stuff. And then I got told about whether or not I'd be on wanting to do the Magnus Archives. And the first thing they had me doing for the Magnus Archives was the Patreon Fluff episodes. The I can't remember the actual name of it, but it's the Cronut one. And that gave me a very, 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 very skewed perception of what the show was going to be about. I thought it was way more lighthearted and way more jolly and jovial. So I did the fluff episode. I edited the fluff episodes, and then I had this meeting with Alex, and he's basically saying, "Congratulations, we think you're good enough to stay with the company." And he basically gave me a choice. He says, "Where would you want to go?" And I was like, "Well, I might as well stick with the Magnus Agnes archives." First episode, straight from doing that, I was jumped well in, and I did 167, which was the 167. 166 was the worms. 167. Oh, it's the Gertrude statement. 167, and it's the episodes where Martin's asking John what his reason was, and John's just going, "Yes, Martin, you are my reason." And then they chatted about Kill Bill for like a good 2 minutes, talking about let's go full Kill Bill and let's just, kill everyone. And yeah, up until the first arc, I had no idea what was actually going on. So I edited 166, 167, 171, which was the Bone Garden. Jared Hopworth. I like that one. The Jared Hopworth one. I've still got it ingrained in how Alex went through so many different takes to try and figure out what he preferred the most. Like, I remember he wasn't well that day either. He was going through a cold as well, and he just turned on because, like, obviously because Alex plays Jared as well as Martin, and they're both in the same scene. He had to record. He had to do it. He had to do many takes that would have enough to go through, and it's just. He started off his voice a little bit croaky, and then by the end of the recording, his voice had just blown out. And it was just... Bless him. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, my meat garden emojis. That's the first one I did. I think that hit Tumblr as well, because I was still unaware about how much I could say in emoji hints. Expenses, I think, is tight. Yeah, it is expenses. Thank you, Kiari. Oh, hi, Kiari. That's the point. If you're watching this Twitch stream, but you do not have a Twitch account... but you are on the Rusty Quill Discords. Mention Spoiler 5 soon.
Season 5 spoiler alert every once in a while.
Thank you, Jess. I shall do. If you head into the RQ Streams channel on the RQ Discord and chat to me there and at me, I'll be able to see everything you're saying there as well. But yeah, that's a good point to make. This will have a lot of spoilers all the way up to Season 5. All the way up to 199 in Season 5, because I want to chat about it. So if you're joining, please heed the warnings, please heed the content. And yeah, someone was asking me which avatar, which fear am I aligned with? Very much the Spiral. If there was going to be an entity that was going to take me over, it would very much be the Spiral. Yeah, there is quite a lot of lag. It's roughly around 10 seconds sometimes, but then also a delay when I read the chat and whatnot. For 177 especially, yeah, the Spiral threw me, and I edited 177. I chat quite at length at 177 because I think that was probably one of the hardest ones I had to edit. Whereas the fears that I enjoy the most, I quite like the Stranger because, I'm a huge fan of Nicola Orsanov. No. I mean, yes, but not for a good long while yet. I love Nicola Orsanov. Of all the sort of quote-unquote villains, yeah, I have a soft spot for Nicola. How can I sound anything silly? I'm plastic. I don't even have a voice box. I had to borrow this one. Anyway, I'll stop fanning hard about Nicola Orsanov. I quite like The Vast. Episode statement-wise, The Vast is one of my favourite episodes. Favourite fears to have episodes about. Like the Sky Blue, like the Exartoria, new merch for the TMA. Yeah. And there's a lot. So, I'm going to move on to the game. Before we enter the game, just a few content warnings. We've made a Google Doc, which I think will be through the bot if one of the mods could please ping the content warnings. But this game is from the same developers who made Inside, which is what Mike played a few months ago. Hey, Jesse. So it's very, very atmospheric. It's very... visually it is quite dark. It's very cartoonized, so the fear... Although it's very, very designed very well, it's not full-on horror. It very much just plays on pretty much like the Magnus, what could be. But the biggest thing to watch out for this game is that there's spiders in this game. So if you have arachnophobia, please take care of yourself first, because spiders are quite prevalent in this game. I've not played this in a while, but I did complete it a fair few years ago, and I did fully enjoy it, which is why I wanted to show it. And I thought it was a really good game to play on stream whilst we chatted about the Magnus Archives. Thank you so much for gifting the tier 1 gift sub, Joe. If Rusty Quill ever made a spin-off for the Magnus Archives of Nico, Mike, and Helen voicing all the characters, I would not only watch it but fund it. Well, thank you very much. Okay, let's get to the game. And we're going to go into the game. And I'm going to go over here. And I'm just going to start new game. There's not much you missed. It pretty much just dunks you in. There's nothing in the intro screen. There's nothing. It's just full on badunk. You know? And then it's going to be a keyboard and mouse job because I couldn't get my game controller to work. But it's fine. I am quite literate when it comes to these things. Oh yeah, Hollow Knight. Yeah, I can see the Hollow Knight as well. Oh, thank you so much, Elia. Thanks for giving the 5 tier 1 gift subs. But yeah, I edited all the way up to the first arc, and then there was a good 6-week gap between 166 and 167. So between those 6 weeks, I went back and listened to all the episodes up until then, because I had no idea what happened in the first 4 seasons other than Elias's Jonah Magnus. That was the only thing I kind of knew, and that there was these fears. And I went from thinking, oh, okay, so Martin and John are very much the good guys. They're doing everything righteous. They're going to go to this place and they're going to defeat the evil, and everything's all happy hunky-dory. There's a very fine line about what's good and what's evil. And then I went to listen, and oh boy, did I realize my entire perception of the Magnus Archives was way off. Thank you so much for the 500 bits. Is it going to do the voice?
Fleeing from the spiders, the rest of you have fun.
Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Thank you for being here. But yeah, if you have arachnophobia, I'd very much please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the height chain. Random Fandom Tiger Dragon Neeks, thank you for being awesome. We all love you so much, and I hope you never forget it. Thank you so much, and thank you for being so generous. Everyone's been so generous. Thank you so much. So yeah, basically I did 167, 166, 167, and 171, and then 173, which is the Night one with Callum Brody. What's the jump button in this? What's the jump button? Show me the jump button. Controls. Control is action. Well, that's good to know.
Neeks, thank you for being awesome. We all love you so much, and I hope you never forget her.
Oh, there's quite a big delay between the... So there's not much of a delay of me seeing your messages, but there's quite a big delay of me of the...
Hype train, yeah.
Thank you. There's quite a big delay of Streamlabs processing when there's bits donated. Huh. Limbo style is exactly how I imagine the Stranger Thing climb up the wall to do the diaries. Oh, yes. Yeah. Control to do that. But, yeah, so 171, which was the Bone Garden, which was Jared Hopworth. Scary. Wasn't exactly my fear. So I went into that thinking, oh, this is fine. Yes, it is scary. Yes, it's very well produced and very well acted. But, like, Magnus Archives isn't going to...
Your Magnus Live blogs were amazing.
Oh, thank you. Am I swinging? Yeah, I think I am. And a bit more. Is it really doing this? I guess so. And then 173, because that was to do with, I guess, the dark? Yeah, it was about all the children who was afraid of the dark and the monsters under the bed. Which was quite terrifying, because you don't really think about children in the hellscape and what's happened to them. I think there's also a delay between you speaking and us hearing you. Yeah, there's like a 10-second delay between what I read in the screen and by the time you guys see it as well. But that was it. And then I went away, read listened to the first 4 seasons of Magnus, and then only up to 166, and I was caught up. Maybe I'm not meant to do that. Jump off? Oh, I was just meant to jump off. Thank you so much for the bits. And then 177 hit. Alf, unpopular opinion, the Callum Bodie episode showed his parents tea holding and Dad John is sure a thing when you hear him go, "Are your parents home, young boy?" Like he shows phased by his grandma, wasn't he? Oh yeah, beeps is huge in the emotes. I'm glad you found that, Joe. Yeah. And the thing is, the way I edit it, because I would listen to a 20-minute episode. Each line I'll probably listen to about 10 times each. Because you've got to go through and listen to it and then cut it and then get rid of the mouth sounds. And you get to the point, because you're choosing the best takes, because there's so much audio that Alex makes everyone do, so that we're almost guaranteed to have really good takes. You will end up listening to the show many, 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 many times. Control, can I climb up? Oh, right. So the way Johnny and Alex act the lines tend to stay with me for quite some time. So then 173, when Callum Brody opens the door and then John just seems there, it's going, "Callum Brody," it's just implanted in my head like forever. 177. Whew. I edited 177 at the time of there was a lot of police brutality going on in America, and there was a lot of protests going on around the world. And it was around summertime, it was around July, August last year, where we were in lockdown. UK was still in lockdown. It felt like it wasn't going to stop being lockdown. I mean, we're still here in lockdown. There was so many protesting going on. There was so many people angry in the world, and quite right too. And I got given the audio files to edit 177. And I thought, okay, so this will be my escape. Magnus Archives, you can get very much immersed into it. And because the production quality is so high, it means, thanks to everyone listening, because of patrons, it means I'm granted a lot more time to work on the edits, because there's more money coming in, which means Rusty Quill can hire me to work longer to do the edits, so we can really take our time to make sure it's perfect. And then 177. For those who can't remember 177 is the Dr. David episode. It's when they go into the psychiatric hospital, John and Martin. Basira's with them, I think, at that point. Yeah, Basira's just joined them because they're hunting down Daisy. And Helen's being Helen. And the statement is all about John talking about Dr. David's, about, Wonderland. And talking about how he's telling all the patients that they're lying to themselves, that they deserve all the mental health problems is on them. And that's when I realised, oh, the spiral is very much my domain. And it's the first time I hit it and realised, oh, right. So now I understand how people feel when they reach an episode that's their domain, that they're aligned to. Yeah, it was very, very, very hard. Katie, Biscuit, 177 is really notable because psychiatric conditions hospitals are usually treated so poorly in horror. And the Magnus Archives doesn't get enough kudos for this. We released It's not a survey. Is it called a survey? There was a Rusty Quill survey of the crew, where we basically released how many of us are, from the LGBTQ community, how many of us have mental illnesses, or some variation. It was all very, very anonymous. It was just kind of showing the census. Thank you. And okay, yeah, dead. This is why I should follow as well. A lot of us, I think I have to walk this bit. No, okay, I've got to jump over. F. A lot of us deal with mental illness. And I remember doing 177, and John and Martin start off that episode. They have like a fabric hustle moment, and Basua's like, "Are you finished?" And it's like, "Oh, give us a moment." And then it just suddenly switches once. Oh, I can pull them. It switches once John starts doing the statement, and I had the option, as is the case with every episode that we edited with the Magnus Archives. I will get there. Because there's myself and Annie who are the vocal cut editors. So if there was ever an episode which one of us would have trouble editing because it was our domain, we always had the option to... There we go. To swap them. Okay, we'll get there. To swap them. But I kind of took 177 as my way of it being therapeutic. Like, okay. There we go. Because I started it. Because I wanted to kind of quote-unquote defeat my own fear. To me, it very much felt like I had to edit this thing and get it done so that by the time it's done, and once it's edited and done, I felt like I've pushed through the wall. But yeah, I think 177 on a personal note was the hardest one I had to do. And I think I very much understood at that episode why so many people love the Magnus Archives. And it's because Johnny and Alex and the way the team approach these subjects is that they've written very, 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 very well. I'm going to die a lot in this game. But it's written so well that it doesn't ever feel like it's glorifying. It very much feels like it's parts of how real people would be dealing in that situation. And it's very much why I love it so much. I'm going to read some of the comments that people have highlighted. Anna, I do like the medium of audio of only audio for the Magnus Archives and also the cosmic horror because I just don't like gore in the episodes that got me. More were the ones where you call you out for the most of your insecurities. For me, it's 186. Oh, I've got so much to talk about 186. I adore 186. But yeah, I feel like because the Magnus Archives is audio only. How do I do this? Mike? No. Why would I want to do that? There's nothing here. Have I just put myself in my death? Yeah, okay. Let me go back. This is a question I've wanted to ask for a while. Given the nature of the Magnus Archives and the issues it covers, do you get any kind of mental health support around the things you're dealing with? You're very good with content ones for us all, but I was wondering how that goes to you on the other side. So, the big moment is when Helen got hired as the sensitivity reader. Before then, it was very much you'd read the script and then you decide whether or not this is an episode you could edit. And it's basically, when you're reading it in script form, it doesn't hit as much because you can't, it's not been soundscaped, it's not been acted yet, it's literally just written. However, obviously that's still going to have an impact. And that changed. How am I meant to do this? Am I meant to swing? No. Once Helen became the sensitivity reader, Helen was reading the scripts before any of the editors got it. So it'll be very much Johnny, Alex will be writing the scripts and editing the scripts as they do. Then Laurie, the producer would read it and then sort of, do production-wise. So she would have to, call the actors who are going to be in those scenes, do all the organising stuff. And then the next line will be the actors will read them, and basically by now the actors are very, very keenly aware of what the Magnus Archives is. Johnny's still quite secretive, so those who are not in Magnus 200 don't know what's going to happen in Magnus 200, actor-wise. But yeah, it was a gap that we corrected. Can I just climb up? Do I have to swing and then hit that? I think I may have to. So once Helen came about, she would write the content warnings before we even read the scripts, so that we could protect ourselves, and then we could flag up to Laurie whether or not there was going to be an issue. Do I just have to keep on doing? Oh! I think I get it. Maybe. I think I understand what to do here. That's good, actually. I want to know that someone who could discover the episode at the same time as us. Yeah! So, actors like, well, everybody knows by now. Spoilers, by the way, if you're just joining this, I will be talking about spoilers all the way up to 199. Faye, who plays Daisy obviously died in 179. So that was the last time Faye would have read the scripts. So Faye has no idea how 200 is going to end. Obviously, the cameo people, so Marguerite, who played Unnamed in 190, has no idea how it's going to end. And then all the characters that came up throughout season 5, like Brecon, like Jordan Kennedy, it's only the people actually in the final episode knows what's going on, and then the production crew, and then people who kind of need to know. It's like Anil, who needs to know it because he's the community manager, and Helen because she had to do the scripts. There we go. That took longer than it was meant to be. So yeah. So it wasn't only hype criming everyone who's part of the fandom, who's been part of the Discord and whatnot. I've known stuff that most of the actual voice casts didn't know either. Hey Bryn and Ordinary Bryn. Mod Bryn and Bryn from RQG. Also, I saw Mike before. Hi Mike. I've turned off Teams, so if you want to contact me, you're going to have to text me, bro. But I assume because you've not texted me, I've not done anything too badly yet. But yeah, 177 was the one that I think hit everyone the hardest. I'm going to go back and read some of these comments. Despite one only the two entities that just hit home to me, and it gets really hard sometimes. Can't remember many specific episodes that just fricked me up, but the Dr. David and Matt, yeah, 170, which is the first time Martin's in the Lonely, where he basically displayed dementia symptoms. Ah! That was close. Displayed dementia symptoms, and is very much just the whole episode is him just talking to the tape recorders again and again and again. The Lonely doesn't hit me, but it does hit a lot of people around me. And like I was saying, because whatchamacallem, the way I'm aligned to the Spiral, and the other vocal cut editors aligned to The Lonely. Oh, someone was asking me which pin did I get. I opted to get The Lonely pin, not because I'm aligned, but because Martin was the character I had the most fun editing. Everyone else has very much quite significant traits. So Basira is very, very to the point and very much doesn't take crap from people. Melanie's quite like that too. Georgie happy. Well, I say happy. Happier the others, more bubbly. Tim's dead. Sorry, Mike. So I never edited Tim. In part, apart from the ostriches fluff, I did edit you in the ostriches fluff. John is very much, since he's became the beholding, like, to the extreme, since the ritual happened and, you know, going through the hellscape. Are you going to float? Yes. Float. Martin, are you gonna, can I swim under? No, okay, we can't swim. Alright. To edit Martin, to put Martin as someone, how you make Martin sound like Martin. Yes, Alex is being Martin, but Martin is unique in the sense that you keep in all the sort of scoffs, stutters, pauses, awkward moments as much as you can. Because when you're editing the other ones, very much within all of audio drama, you tend to get rid of all the whenever someone's flubbed a line, when someone stuttered a line, so they got, or, you know, they say the same word twice. You tend to cut it out and make it clean. With Martin, he's Martin. He's very stuttery. He's very, in the way he talks, it makes it out to me that he's very unsure about himself. He scoffs, he stutters, he sort of exacerbates, he goes, puh, puh. It is the most fun to do for Martin because you're allowed to keep those bits in. And I think I have to kick this out. Yeah, I do. Go a bit further, please. Or maybe just jump over it. No. Do I? Oh, I hold on to it as I swim. And I just find that's very, 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 very rare. Are you not gonna... Thank you for subscribing, OK Hollis. PXL Bug, my favourite thing about John's character is how soft TM he has since becoming an avatar. He's made the apocalypse statement so much more raw for me. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. He's very much... It's hard to describe, and I think that's probably the best way of doing it, because he's just fed all this information. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Britain, I've listened to 2 episodes of Magnus Archives. I don't like to guess which 2. I can guess one of them, namely because you're in it. But yeah, my favourite thing about Martin is doing his laughs, editing his laughs. I will, whenever it's causing a script for Martin to laugh, regardless of whatever take Alex has told me to use, I will... Do I drag it? Oh, wait. Maybe I bring this back. Oh, that's a thing. I will scout the audio to find the most uncleanest laugh that I can find. I think I have to swing in and grab. So, case in point, in 181, when Martin and John are in Solace's humble abode, and John is trying to use his beholding powers to make Solace tell him the truth. And he fails. And Solace and Martin just laugh at John. And one point in that entire recording, Alex does like a snort. Like he does like a pig laugh. And it's like, yeah, I've got to have that in. I've got to include that one in. And it made it in. And then, not only that, but every single time there's a voice crack, or he says things not as clean as it could possibly be. I always add them. There's many times where you'll hear Martin do voice cracks and pitch up and down or scoff, and I will actually join them all from every single take done and put it into the final take so that Martin feels the most Martin. I'm gonna miss him a lot. I really miss... I'm gonna miss editing. This is one... Oh, you're guessing which one Bryn's been in. Martin is a very unique character, and I'm gonna miss him editing the most. Which is why I'm getting a pin of the Lonely in homage to our Martin. Martin! Yeah, you need to get maximum Martin. Oh yeah, this is it. You kind of... Yeah. Go. Go. I guess I wasn't meant to do that. Please say that's just there, though. Oh, you're kidding me. Alright, I guess we're doing that again. I love that so much. Martin's little extra character stuff makes him feel so rounded. Sorry, I kind of just thought we would have a jumping armor. Guess not. Oh, my cursor's on the screen. Sorry. 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 Thanks for telling me. Sorry you had to deal with that. And look. Okay, I'm better at it now. Okay, then I run up. There we go. No sorry's allowed. What has everyone's favourite episode in Season 5 been so far? My favourite episodes my favourite episode has probably been 186. Yeah, Alf, you feel the same. 186 is my proudest achievement. It's all Alex. It was a lot of hours of Alex by himself. Just recording himself doing both characters. And to me it felt like 186. Okay, you need to kind of shimmy more, please, lads. To me, it felt like we were building up to it, because yes, Martin was alone in 170, but 186 was the time when he was alone, but he still had full awareness of what was happening because it was his domain. Martin having a domain, how cool is that? Martin learning about that he is part of the Lonely, and like it was building up because John kept on saying, do you want to know what you are? And Martin was like, no, please don't tell me, I don't want to know. And then finding out he's lonely mixed with a bit, is lonely mixed with a beholden mixed with a lonely, rather. Oh, that looks a bit ominous. And yeah, just talking about everything, talking about how he felt about his mother, how he felt about John, how he felt about just going through this bloody hellscape. Spider warning, content warning. Jesus criminy. Can I grab you, friend? That's not a friend. Can I quickly go through? No. Okay, we're not meant to. Oh, look away. Yeah. I kept listening to... I really like the noise of the statement of the double Martin. Yeah. I don't remember the numbers. No, it's okay. I only know the numbers because I listened to the episodes a lot. I wonder if the spider's gonna follow me. I wonder if there's something I can grab. Is there anything I can grab? No? Alright, well I guess we're going through. I looked away. I listened to 172 as someone who's named Francis and used the they them pronouns at the time. It was just Johnny used beholding powers on me. 172. What was 172? 171 was the Bone Garden. 173 is Night Night. I can't remember what 172 is. That one was one oh god, yeah, Strung Out. Oh god, how could I forget about Strung Out? Oh god, that episode. Pause for laughter. Oh, that was a brutal one. Yeah, like I adore the web. I really like the web as a domain, but my god, that was Can I grab you? Why can't I grab you? I feel like I can trick him into grabbing me. Nope. Oh. Oh, that's evil. I like it a lot. Oh, I like it a lot. I forgot about this. Oh, do it. Okay, we have to do it for every single leg. I can do it for every single leg. I really enjoyed the new Avast episode. Can we name 198? Oh yeah, 198. 198 was a really good Vast episode. Yeah, that was Annie's last episode. She edited as well, vocal editor Annie. And she adores the Vast episodes. I think everyone's got the soft spot for Vast episodes because, like Buried, the soundscape-wise, they're very atmospheric, and it almost feels like you can feel it. Heck yeah, I really like the lake domain. Oh yeah, the lake domain in 195. That was really cool too. Do you wanna grab? Do you wanna? Thank you. Okay, one more time. Come on. Bye, Mr. Spider. Limbo is not affiliated to the Rusty Quill Magnus Archives, but I'm going to call him Mr. Spider from now on. I really loved Upon the Stairs. It's not a season 5, so it was good. Yeah, I really liked Stairs. I was waiting for Simon to barge into 198. It seemed like he could have easily jumped in to cause problems. Dr. Tea Time, 165. Is 165 the carousel? Nico, do I wife the spider? I do not wife the spider, but I admire your tenacity. 165, I think, is the carousel. Oh, is that the village? The O kind of blends. Apologies. The first sort of 10-ish episodes of season 5 kind of blend a little. I remember the birthday cake in 161. That was pure evil to just have everyone come back to record. Oh no. To record that and then go away again. Oh no, am I stuck? Oh no! Get out! No, come on. Get out. No, get out. Oh no. Well, there I go. This feels too long to be a death. They wouldn't make a death lasting this long. Okay, we'll wait for him to go away. I can still swing. Getting Lord of the Rings and Shield vibes now. You're concerned Hobbit. Yes, very on brand as well. 164 is always a weird one to listen to, especially since it's got my sister's name. Which one's 164 again? I hear the wiki does definitely have a handy list of episodes. Dr. Tea Time, so good to see you here. Dr. Tea Time, for those who do not, created the Magnus Archives wiki and has saved our biscuits many a times. It's a fantastic wiki. Especially when I did 164's A Sick Village. Oh, it's a good one. That's a good one. That's a really well written episode. Your cocoon, Harry. Thanks, Mike. Oh no, I was meant to jump over that. Who could have seen that I was meant to jump over that tiny little gap? Not I. Thanks, Al, for subscribing. Johnny Iwuwani would wipe. Oh no, why have you... Oh no, hang on. I just paused them for some reason. Okay. There we go. Oh, I can just hold down the jump button and I jump like that. I really identified, just an immortal frog, I really identified the dark too. The blanket never helped. Was a big thing for me. I never hid under the covers as a kid, but I had a lot of things that I did thought I helped. That I thought helped. Still a bit freaked out by the dark, but it's less monsters and more people. And just one of the editors. Oh, well, either way, Dr. T-Time, what you've done is amazing. I really like the idea and image of the old archivist screening around a panopticon. I think they're neat. I really like that too. Oh, that just like made me... Okay, cool. The old archivists just... I don't even know how to describe them. Just alive, zombified, scurrying around. I don't even know what state they're in. Johnny never really specifies. They're just, you know? Eldritch archivists. Yeah. They're cool. That's such a cool thing. That was one of those things that when I read the script was like 192. Yeah, 192 when they first appear. I'm gonna die a lot in this. The sick village made me laugh so uncontrollably because the time of it was so awkward. Oh yeah. And I felt so bad written and then produced in Bam Pem Dig. I remember that, yeah. Basically, Anno had to write all these content warnings about basically saying like, this season's gonna hit a lot harder, especially these episodes coming up because of the pandemic. We've literally written and producing. Oh come on, I made that. We basically writ this. I say we. Johnny writ season 5 to be this hellscape, and of course some of the episodes would be like corruption or whatnot, and so like. Pandemic vibes completely. There we go. And then we just had to basically says this won't hit as hard later on, but currently now because of the way of the world, this will feel too on the nose, and it's just like yeah. Oh, I was meant to stay in that big boulder. Carrie, Simon Fairchild, cracking name. What are your thoughts on Johnny saying before season 5 started that the Admiral was happy and finding out his charge of domain? I love how the Admiral's written in this. It made me so happy that the Admiral's not only alive, but thriving, I guess, as Helen would put it. Being in charge of your domain. I think as a cat... Oh, boys. Mr. Spider, come on then. I think that's pretty much the ultimate dream for a cat, to have a whole domain where you can just hunt, and that's what you're meant to do. Did any of the episodes get re-edited because of the pandemic? I'm not really allowed to say one way or another. I will say... That's probably a question to ask Johnny in the Q&A coming up, which I think the link is on the website, or it's on Twitter. There's a Q&A, that's more of a Johnny question. I'm not at liberty to say one way or another what we did in regards to all that. The Admiral's next archivist has been waiting for this in the Discord server. Oh lordy. Yeah. Content warnings. Do I have to swing or I have to swing? Okay, I'm going to get past because I don't really like seeing that. Okay. Okay. I'm just mixing it. Okay. No, hold on. Hold on. No, why do you keep letting go? Just hold on. There we go. Swing. There we go. I pictured the Admiral's domain just full of normal sized cat chasing miniature because Zell's how to like. I pictured it. I pictured the Admiral's domain as literally like how a cat would see themselves, having like their own throne and all their sort of slaves being humans or whatever feeding them, and then they can also go on a hunt whenever they want to go on a hunt. That's how I was picturing it. Basically picturing the Admiral as like a ruler of a country like 1,000 years ago, basically getting to choose whatever they want to do, except they also get to kill everything, is how I pictured it. But yeah, I was so happy that the Admiral got written, that the Admiral had more lore about the Admiral, because as much as I know the Admiral is very much a fan favourite, it's one of the things you don't think Johnny, because it's not part of the main plot, it would have been very easy for Johnny just to not write about the Admiral anymore, or just to say the Admiral is just, you know, we don't know where the Admiral is, but to say they got their own domain. And then to have Georgie and Manny chat about the Admiral constantly. And Georgie saying, yeah, I want my cat back. We need to help them. I want this all over. I just want my cat back. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. This seems a bit... Ooh. Okay, how I want to do that? If I jump. Okay. 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 I am a little bit learning. Guys, I'm 192. Just to warn you, imaginatorically, there will be spoilers in this stream all the way up to 199, so just spoiler beware. But yeah, I was very, very happy. I was very, very, very happy that the Admiral came back. Oh, Anna, thank you so much for the art. Thank you for editing our fears. That's so sweet of you. Oh, I did it again. How am I meant to avoid that? Do I just wait? Am I meant to time? Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm just meant to time it. Oh, that was a big death. Did Major Tom from the Ghost Spider episode go to the same cat hunt? Oh, good question. I have no idea. I don't remember who Major Tom from the Ghost Spider episode. I can't remember that one. I was at one of Johnny's and Sasha's streams last week, as Sasha stood off camera for a good 30 minutes because they're both very soft for cats. That's something I've always wanted to know, because obviously we're trending on Tumblr from pure finale hype. Well, that's amazing. Thank you for sharing that, Dr. Tea Time. Grab. Okay, I've got to time it. I've always wondered about that, because obviously Johnny and Sasha are married. Sasha will have had to endure for about 5 years of Johnny probably using Sasha as like a soundboard to try and figure out, like, what if I do this, what if I do that, what if I do this, and the other one. That's going to be hard to time. I wonder how long it's been since Johnny kind of figured out what he was going to do. Like, I know he had a pretty clear idea almost from the beginning. Some things have changed and whatnot. Details have changed, he said in their previous Q&As, but... Oh, there we go. Yeah, I wonder how many times Sasha's just had to, like, listen to, like, Johnny, like, 2 a.m., wake up and just go, Sasha, I figured it out, I'm going to do 186. You know? Or maybe Johnny just chats to the cats. Do you wanna move? There we go. Oh, why are you doing that? Come back here, friends. Get your butt. Oh. Well, he's run away into the distance. Oh, heck, what was that noise? Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, cool. Oh, that thing was on fire. No, there's not going to be another one. There's not. Oh, there's the fire. Okay, we're good. They did not like me. Mikey, can you tell us what it was like meeting the great Sue Sims? Oh, I would adore to meet Sue Sims one day. Gertrude's is probably my favourite character. I'm so gutted I never got to... I mean, I got to edit Gertrude in well, not Gertrude. I got to edit Sue Sims in the Q&A chat. In the fight, like in the gap between the final arc and the end of 189. But yeah, Gertrude's one of the ones who got away from me. I'd have liked to have edited Gertrude, and I'd like to have edited Nicola Orsanov. SGB816. Maybe you guys can settle on an ongoing argument between my husband and I. Does the fear of being poisoned have an allergic reaction fall under corruption or not? Even as there's definitely corruption vibes in there. The fear of being poisoned. I imagine it's a mix between corruption and stranger. Because it's like, obviously the poison will corrupt you, but you also have this constant fear of things being poisons. So the food itself would be kind of stranger-esque to you. My opinion is that it'd be a combination of stranger and corruption. But yeah. Content warnings. Oh god, there's a lot. This is gone. Can I duck in this game? So is Gertrude not coming saving the day tomorrow? I regret to say Gertrude died. Are you going to swing it? Is that... Yeah. Okay. Oh, there's two! Oh, you cheeky little snick snacks. Gertrude's, I'm afraid... I'd say poison could fall into the end as well. Well, that's interesting. I quite like that, Kiari. Gertrude got shotted by... Do I have to do that and do that and do that? I feel like I need to do that. Nico, we don't know when Gertrude died because there are contradictory information about it. And then I love that YouTube clip that someone's made an animatic of. There we go. But now that's there. Do I go down? No, because if you go down, you die. An allergic
reaction might also be the flesh if it involves swelling.
I feel we've got quite nice little fear cocktail on the go. Huh. Alright. Turns out, when I multitask, I'm not the best pro gamer as I thought I was. But you never know this time. Come on then, do it. Okay, thank you. How do you do it? Because no matter what, you can't... Do I just have to be like really quick? Nico, the rope. Oh, the rope! Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Okay, hang on. There we go. Thank you for telling me. Backseat gaming is very much allowed in this because I'll be here all day otherwise. Oh, you took my rope away. Unique to your total progression, not any other uniques to you otherwise. Thank you. But this is the thing as well, though, because obviously I'm in a show and because I'm editing the show, I get shown the scripts quite some time in advance. But not only that, once upon a time, I I was looking in the databases for something from the Magnus Archives. I can't remember what I was looking. I think I was looking for the tape noises. And there's like there's this database of like basically what we use to kind of like schedule which actors are needed for which recordings. So like if you're going to be recording 190, for example, you need to organize all those actors to be available in the same day. So there was this spreadsheet of like what happens, like it would say something like, okay, so this scene contains Melanie and Georgia, this scene contains like everyone, and so they have to factor it in. And there was like a 1 sentence per scene description of what was going on. And I read this thing, and I was this was August, so it was around 180, 181-ish. I can't remember. But it basically had every episode. And you know you probably shouldn't spoil it for yourself, but when it's just there, you can't help. And I looked, and I was like, oh my god, this is what's going to happen. And I was like, oh my god. And then it hit me. I can't theorize with the fans anymore because I know how it's all going to end. And I went from like chatting at length with everyone in the Discord and the fandoms and the Tumblr and whatnot, and going, oh my god, yes, this may happen, or this may happen, or I think Martin's this, or I think Martin's that. And then, yeah, I very, very quickly found out there's not many people I can talk to anymore. There was like me and Anil were basically the only ones who kind of knew outside Johnny and Alex and Lori for a long time. Everyone else was waiting for the scripts to get released. And it's just like, well, that's it, I guess. And I was basically just like, oh no. Well, I can't swim. Can I push this? Yes, I can. Oh, he can go quick. Dive into that. Can I climb up? Oh, that's how. Okay. Thank you. Thanks for your... Maybe not for your help. Oh, no! Make friends with a spider and ride in its back, please. The knowledge of how teammates energy sends you straight into the lonely. Exactly, Kiabi. Kit. I guess I'm just waiting here then? I didn't have arachnophobia before, but this game had changed that. Yeah, pretty much. No, how do I... Oh, I meant to push it further up. I feel like I may need to push it further up. Hit. And then hit. And then hit. I feel like I need to cut. No, how do I... Okay, it's gonna kill me. Neeks, when 185 was delayed, I chose not to read the transcripts and was going to theory when I got to the spoiler about Martin's domain. Me and another person couldn't theorize with people who didn't read the transcript, nor could I theory with people who did listen to the episodes, so I can sympathise. Yeah, you're kind of just in this place by yourself, and it's kind of like, well, I've got no one else to chat to about it. It was such a big... Yeah, so like there was a couple of things which I still don't really knew about. Like, I read how 200 ends, but because this was just like 1 sentence plot synopsises, I didn't know about the web. Like, I didn't know about the tapes. I didn't know how that was all fed through. Like, I didn't know the tapes were web. I didn't know what Martin's domain was. How is this not working? I feel like I'm... Can't figure out. You need to stand in the end and get catapulted. Thank you. How much do you think we're going to cry at the end? So this is a thing. I knew about how 200 was going to end before I edited the episode because I read the scripts. What I wasn't expecting... Why do you not... Oh, is he going to... Oh, no? But he doesn't catapult me. Oh, I get it. This is gonna be some good timing. I know how to do it now. Go up here. I've basically got to wait here. So the spider's gonna come round and go whoosh. So then we've got to basically bolt it over there. Nah, balls. Gotta do the timing better. The one where the Q&A with Johnny says the tapes are not neutral gonna randomly haunt me. It was the fact that it was on the merch, that was on the design for season 5 with the tape just in a spider web. Bye, Martin. That got me. I didn't put 2 and 2 together, and I should. It's a big thing. I was very lucky that I got to edit quite a lot of the episodes in this final arc. Come on, then. Oh, balls. The final arc, the final sort of, from 186-ish onwards, I did quite a lot of them. And it got to the point where I became very attached to the characters. And kind of going through editing the final 197 onwards, when I realised, oh, so that's the last line of that character. Sorry, so that's the last line of that character. I'm never going to edit that character again. That hit quite deep to me. And it went through all the recordings where it was people's last recording days, or the characters, you know, the last time they were playing those characters. And they were saying goodbye to the characters. And then I'd finish the edits and I was, well, I'm never going to edit these people again. That hit quite hard. And then 200s. I didn't want to let it go. I kept on editing it and editing it and editing it. And I kept on listening back and then tweaking little bits. And it's very much, there's a scene in Lord of the Rings in one of the behind the scenes footage of Lord of the Rings where Peter Jackson keeps on making Elijah Woods do his last lines as Frodo again and again and again because Peter Jackson doesn't want to say goodbye. And that's been following me for quite some time, and I knew it was going to make me cry. And I kept on listening to the last line again and again. And it was like the last sentence, and I kept on choosing it. And like this last sentence was said perfectly in every one. I didn't have to keep on choosing and tweaking, but I did anyway. And it got to a point where it's like, there's nothing more I can do. It's just, it's edited. It's done. And so I sent it off. The masterer Jeffrey, our incredible masterer, oh my god, Jeffrey's incredible, checked it, signed it off. I did one little tweak that they requested, and then they got to a point where I just uploaded it. I saw it uploaded complete, and I just cried. I just bawled my eyes out, having like such this big thing being part of the week every week, realizing it's done, and then realizing, oh, so look, not only have I finished editing it, but that means there's no more vocal cuts in the Magnus Archives to do. That means all these characters have said their lines for the last time. And it was like, because it was such a big part of my week, because it was such a big thing to edit an episode and then go and watch the public get to listen to the episode and get to experience how they got it, and then realizing, no, it's done. And it's sort of the first podcast, not so like podcasts don't really end either. Podcasts generally just don't end. Most of them just keep on going on and going on and going on. So not only was this a podcast where I've been a part of where there's actually definitive ends, but also it's a podcast that's been going on for 5 years and it's had such a huge fandom behind it. And I really did put everything into it. Come on then. Yeah. So yeah, I finished it. I bawled my eyes out for like a good 2 days. And then I took time off to kind of process. And now I've moved on to other things and other projects and what now, and it was good to get that goodbye. It was very, very good in mentally push the look forward. Oh, push it forwards. I don't think I can. I can't. I can't push it forward. Yeah. With many things, this is another learning thing as well. Can I pull the log back? Oh, maybe I had to pull the log back. We shall see. No, I can't really move it. I may just look, maybe hide under the lock. Let me, I'm going to cheat. We're going to cheat a little bit. But when it comes to shows this big that I've quite literally got millions of people listening to the show, everyone's going to have their own perception of how they want things to end. And for me, it wasn't about... For me, I wanted to... For me, it was important that it was written well. And that the end that it had was something that not only Johnny was proud of, but it was also the thing he wanted to end it that way, and that we produced something that was worthy of Johnny's writing. And we've done that. But for me, also, with the Magnus Archives, I'm not going to give you any... Oh, really? Is that how you meant to do it? For me, it's always been about the characters and how the characters' feelings are. To me, I felt like 199, where everyone, especially the scene with John and Martin, finally talking to each other, and how they felt about their relationship, and how John felt about being the archivist. To me, that is probably the most important episode in my mind. I messed it up. Because it's all about how people perceive everything, rather than how what actually happens for me. I know that's everyone's got their own perceptions of what they want to happen and how they want things to go, and everyone has their own favourite characters and how they want it to end, and I completely respect that. For me, yeah, that's why I have nobody wants expectations. Whatever wants... Okay, come on then. Come on. This is... I need to look at that again. I need to time this. Okay. So we're kind of just standing. I am using a cheat guide for this. Sorry, because I don't want you guys just have to watch me doing this again and again and again. Ah, there. Right, he's gonna kill me again. Come on, kill me. Yeah. Okay. This is some really tricky timing. Sorry, I read the comments just after I do this bit because it's very hard. So you do that. Come across. Come across. Hit that. Ah, so close. Yeah. Get up here, then get up in here. And get up here. Oh, finally. Okay, we're in business. Hey! Okay. We're back in business. And I don't want it to be over, but I do want it to end. Stories need to end, and I want to hear the good ends that was planned from the start, not just a slapped on them when the money runs out. Oh, and yeah, I 1000% agree. Bye, Mr. Spider. Emotional, Mel, I'm so sorry. Emotions about teammate Farley, Nick stream just put on cry. That's what I love about the Johnny, is that he plans. I don't know how much he planned out, but I do know that, if I remember correctly, he said in previous seasons that he always kind of knew it was going to be as long as it was. And I feel like the temptation to do more episodes must have been quite high. Especially because, I mean, the Magnus Archives has always been quite popular, but like, it's quite exponential. And once it kind of hit season 3, it started growing quite dramatically. And then it's just kept on growing and growing and growing. And from a business point of view, when you got that much hype and that much people, there's many shows where they've tried to extend it. And I'm very, I admire Johnny and Alex a lot to say, no, season 5 is the end. 200 is the last episode. That's it. Regardless. And because of that, I feel like it's very important to do it. And it feels very much like an end of an era. Coming from this side of it, because to me, the moment I finished editing it is when I said goodbye to it. So I'm coming at it having already said goodbye to the Magnus Archives in my own way. And for me, it feels like this very complete collection and a very big, important part of my life, because I'm not going to beat around the bush. The Magnus Archives changed my life, changed my career, just changed how I perceived everything when it comes to creating audio dramas or just being a creator online. Is that Mr. Spider back? How are you back? Okay, I guess I shouldn't have just killed myself. For me, the biggest thing was... I feel like I need to trick it by going to there. You want to come, bro? Oh, no way. Okay, I feel like I got to trick it. Yeah, it's now like this complete memory I have, and something I'm really thankful that happened. Do you want to come along? Yeah. Oh my god. You are kidding. Oh my god, I forgot how dark this game is. Content warnings, people. And as always, a huge, great, heaping big thank you to Helen for doing the content warnings. I knew the basics of what was going to happen. I forgot just how deep it was. I'm so anxious about the finale. I had a dream about it last night. Just cheat me now or hurt less. Anna, hey Neeks, will you still upload emoji hints every week? Didn't have to be an episode, I think. It just could be a mood for the week. I mean, I guess I could do emoji hints for the streams. Or just emoji hints to how I'm feeling. Or emoji hints to you guessing what type of biscuit I'm eating. Lotus Flare. There's also a facet of Magnus that's about storytelling on a meta level. Johnny's worked in archetypes and tropes about using them to make a point about chosen one stories and what does and doesn't make a monster. It's so wonderfully executed. Yeah. Because he had that line in 183 where he's talking about how everything doesn't just fit into a box of monster, human, avatar, entity. That's the thing that struck me when I went back to listen about sort of the first 4 seasons. Do I just keep them going down? Is that you can understand how people became became avatars. You can understand how it led to it. And Johnny's been very, very good at making the avatars feel like, how to put it, there's no good and bad people. Everyone seems to be a mix of both good actions and bad actions, and I feel like that's people. And Johnny's done a very good, I portrayed it very well, especially like Jared Hopware from where like their own actions were already kind of like that entity. Like it wasn't just, oh, they've been marked by the web, or they've been marked by the stranger, or they've been marked, you know? They already had a lot of the personality traits of that thing, which is why the entities kind of picked them and then they grew it and grew it and grew it. And it's very, very good at showing just how people are. Because I imagine it could, if Johnny was a lesser writer, there could have been a version of Magnus Archives where it was all good people, and then the entities came, and then that's what turned them bad. But what Johnny's actually written is people already had these bad traits already, and that's why the entities marked them, and that's how the entities grew through these people. I know I've oversimplified it, but that's how I perceived it. Your girl Magicaf. I like that name. I mean, I can tell how much love and passion went into this series. I hope you all know how much it means to us, because the ideas of love and human connection being the things that anchor us in the face of fear and despair are beautiful. I will never not love a series that celebrates love. Yeah, I very much agree with that too. It's very much about, yes, it's a big hellscape. Yes, there's monsters and entities and webs and... Okay, Okay. Wait for you. Okay. So we're going back into that. Alright. It's very much about the people. And it's very much about how I feel like Johnny created this horror cosmic hellscape just to kind of show this is what normal people would do in this situation. This is just how normal people chat, which is why I quite like the thing. I think that's that's part of what I like about 1898. I know there was a lot of people having valid criticism about the pacing of it, and going from like a huge important episode to 197 and having 198 where it was like, well, they're just travelling back. But I feel like that was needed not only to take a breather, but to kind of show how people would probably react in that situation. Like, they're just trying to process it, and they're making jokes, and they still have to deal with a Vast and just yeeting off the edge of a cliff, and just... Yeah, and then... Okay. There we go. Am I climbing up? Oh. Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay. No, maybe I was meant to do this. No, come back. Oh, maybe I did just need the box. Well, soz to that guy. He's there on his own now. I think that guy's probably dead. Sumi said something. Hey, Sharko. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. I agree with that, Neeks. Now, those characters feel very real because of that, since no one really is really free of fault and fears. Very much agree. Yeah, I think 198 was great because it was a little slow. It felt realistic and also just a bit of a calm for the storm. Yeah, it felt like a calm for the storm in two things, because it went from as mild a conversation as you can get in a hellscape to what 199 was, where it's full on all the characters realizing the weight behind their decisions. Am I jumping on that? I guess I am. Hey? Oh, well, this is a bit... Yeah, that's a bit... I'm going to pause it here. And let me go to the big webcam. I'm going to go on like a 5-ish minute break. I'll whack on some music so you don't feel alone. And then we'll come back and chat about the earlier seasons. Also, if you have any questions, please just at me or highlight them, and I'll try and get through as many as I can. But yeah, get yourselves hydrated, get yourself some meds, get yourself some food if you're feeling hungry, and I'll see you guys pretty soon for the next half. About 5-ish minutes. Oh, now that I'm back, I've got a few minutes before the stream goes back on. Maybe I should just do like a nice little check of Magnus 200. Let's just have like a nice little check, see what it's about. Oh, no, it's not that one. Oh, maybe it's this. Oh, what's this? I wonder. Oh, it's sounding good. The theme song sounds really good. Sounds a bit different, this.
Rusty Quill presents
Ooh.
the Magnus Archives.
Oh, the Magnus Archives.
Yeah, back home, it's happening. Episodes 200. The Biscuit Factory.
The Biscuit Factory in 200. Away. Oh, it's beautiful music.
This is Johnny Uruwani, head Uru at the Magnus Institute. This is my story, my Everest, my biscuit.
Johnny Uruwani?
I don't know if I can hold on. It's been so long since I tasted it. That crumbly goodness, that short texture. I'm beginning to forget. Jiggles, just a little further. I got you. Soon we'll be dunking our hearts out. Our love has got us this far. Just a bit It can't be. For good cows. Hope. It's hope. Look, the panopticon. Good cows are back. It's moo all the way down. They're surrounded it. Jonah, he's been defeated. The fears have lost. No one can defeat the good cows. But how did they get in? The good cow domain was thought to be lost. Martin? You were muting all along? Then that means you know the way to the biscuit factory. They're all here. Hobnobs, custard creams, chocolate bourbons, digestives. I can't believe it. Yes, I won't eat your jammy dodgers, Mutin. My only concern is how we're going to catch them all before they drop on floor. There's 8 conveyor belts, and the baskets are almost full. If only we knew someone with 8 hands. Mr. Spider? He's here. He was good all along. We're saved, Mutin. He's single-handedly catching all the biscuits and gift wrapping them for us. The world's saved. If only he survived. You know who I mean.
But lads, I'm here. I finally finished kayaking. Oh Lord.
Timmy Wimmy, you survived. This is a miracle. Life truly makes sense again.
Oh, come on lads. Let's go get a cuppa and wait for this all to blow over. Wink.
This is Johnny Uwuwani, head Uwu at the Magnus Institute. This was indeed the archives of our Magnus. But listener, what will your Magnus be? What will your archives be? Go and make something spectacular. You gave me everything, and I only want the same for you. You deserve the world. Thank you. Statement ends. The Magnus Archives is a podcast distributed by Rusty Quill. It is licensed under a Creative Commons Non-Attribution Sharealike 4.0 International License. Today's episode was written and performed by Neeks and directed by Neeks. It starred Neeks as Johnny Uwuwani, Jiggles, and Timmy Wimmy.
I don't know how people are going to take that. I mean, hearing not only the real voices of all the characters is quite something in itself, but then to also get the lore drop of the Biscuit Factory, Mr. Spider, the Good Cow Domain, and Timmy Wimmy all in the space of 5 minutes. That's a lot to take in. This is quite something. I trust in Johnny, but oof, I don't know how people are going to take it. Oof. Oh well, I best get back to the stream then. I guess that's what we need to do.
Incredible.
Yeah. Hi everyone. How are we doing? Welcome back. There was no criming going on here. How are
Nico, you hype gremlin, we adore you.
Oh, forgive me. I couldn't resist. I've been saying this for like ages though, but because I now know effectively how to edit the Magnus Archives, and I've kind of picked up how to do a little bit of soundscaping. I thought, well, I've got this skill set. I might as well put it to use now that I've edited Magnus 200. I've yet to refill my beans. Is that what
I believe you look 200. What to reveal?
Was that what the hint was for? Yeah, that's what the emoji hint was for. It was biscuits. Yeah, Jess, go for it. You can post a Google Drive in this channel. Go for it. That's absolutely fine. I couldn't resist. I knew the characters. I learned how to record. I just need to refill my bean jar because it's a bit empty. Yeah. I finished Magnus 200, like the editing, and then I had about a week off of, just a week off from all work, and I was like, well, I was going to say, I'm going to write the fanfic, because I've been promising to write the fanfic for some time, and I finished the fanfic in about half an hour, and then I was like, well, I kind of know how to edit this, I kind of know how the Magnus Archives is recorded, I know how to edit it, I know the EQing, I know how to make it sound like it's under a tape recorder. And I was like, I might as well do it. That 5-minute slot of an episode, that 5-minute episode took me about 6.5 hours to produce. From conception all the way through the editing. I got rid of all the mouth sounds. Apart from the intro, I forgot to do it for the intro. And then, I did the soundscaping. It's really hard to find cow sounds to make it sound realistic. Q Sarah Fifi, Nico, need you to know that I've had a really stressful long day, and that episode that definitely didn't happen during the break honestly made it all the better and gave me energy. Well, I'm glad you liked it so much. Thank you so much for indulging me. Kiara's saying I'm a criminal. Thank you. I very much am a criminal. And Miria, hi Miria, is saying I did great and hope I'm having fun. I am. I'm just gonna fill up beans. Content equals free time. So yeah, that was it was remarkably easy to replicate Tim's voice. I basically watched Mike for the past God knows how many months streaming, and it's basically like, oh well, he's down here. And then he says, oh Lord, so I kind of had to put oh Lord in the thing. Oh Lord. Wink. And because you can't really hear winks in audio format, I had to get him to say wink. You know, to get the point across. But anyway, enough of the chitty chatty. We're going to go back into the game. Because this is too happy. We're not having happiness in my stream. Get back to the game. Get back to that. Resume. There we go. There we go. So if Mike is ever sick, you just take over his Saturday stream. Well, exactly, Sumi. Exactly. Just an immortal frog. You committed crimes and made me laugh too. I'm supposed to be doing schoolwork. Too many crimes. Too many crimes. Too many crimes. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, get the cursor off the screen. I hope you enjoyed it. We open our podcatcher store at 4 PM and hit play Magnus 200 art plays. I'm not an idiot. But I know that's just going to crush me. How do I get across them? I need to trigger it with something. Bye then. Nico, you make me feel too many emotions. I can't handle this shit, high crimer. Game sound is very... Oh, yeah, it will be. I'll turn it on. Sorry. I turned it up to play, Is that better? How's that? That feels better. I can drop it down a little bit more. Hang on. To play the absolutely canonical episode 200. Is there no way of... Do I just yeep? Do we need a box? feel like I need something to do it. Oh no, do I really have to do this? Oh god. I said yeet, but I guess it kind of came out of yeep. Oh no, it stops. It's a bit... Yeah, welcome to inside. Oh, Limbo, not inside. Limbo, inside was the other one. Bye, snappy-go-lucky guys. Yeah. Yeah, it is quite grim. But, see, I knew it was going to happen, and yet I ran into it anyway. So I need another dead body to kind of trigger it again. I guess I kind of need to do it. Does anybody know who will be streaming tomorrow? Mike has given a few hints on streams. He has talked about Alex being there and Lydia being there. The way we're doing it is we're basically just opening up the floor to the entire cast and crew. So there's not a definitive lineup. It's more everyone in our queue is going to sort of dive in and out as and when they choose. But yeah, tomorrow is the big Magnus Rat party, and we are very, very excited. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Do I just have to be really quick? No. You just wander around seeing how things occur. Exactly. So, getting back onto topic with actual Magnus Wagnus archives, the Magnus Jagnus Jarchives, the Willy Willy archives, the Willy Woos, the archives of our Jagnus. As you probably figured out by now, Mel. Oh, I love that so much. I'm going to create a Magnus 200. That is so incredible. Thank you so much. My favourite character, villain-esque wise, is Nicola Orsanov. Which, poor Mike, seeing as Mike played Tim, has had to endure me over the past few streams of reenacting Nicola Orsanov. And he must have listened to those lines so many times. Do you guys have any projects in the words? The cast have been fantastic and excited for any projects. So we're not allowed to say what the next steps are for Rusty Quill. I can tell you that Alex is being very, 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 very hidden away and busy doing a lot of stuff. And there's big, big plans for the future of Rusty Quill. It doesn't end with the Magnus Archives. But I can't tell you. I don't really know either. I know there's more things coming that I'll need to edit. And yeah, we're all really excited. But yeah, it's just secrets upon secrets upon secrets for now. But I'm sure once Alex is ready, he will let the world know what's in store for the Rusty Quill. It feels like a pressure. Oh, what if I go very, very, very slowly? Alex is in the Newell Cave. Alex is in his office in Rusty Towers for quite some time. Does anyone know how to do this bit? I joked about Rusty Quill Gaming and Giving being right control cramp. I guess you could say that you've had to be sneaky. I think you might need to jump to the middle podium thing. Ooh. Ooh. Kiari. Ooh, I like how you think. Thank you for that. Nico, please make more fanfics. I mean, I know how to make them. Maybe that's what's in store for me next. I just record and produce people's fanfics. I'm not doing that. That's such a time suck. I'm not doing that. But oh heck. But yeah. That wasn't fanfic, it was canon. For myself, I am an employee of Rusty Quill. I work part-time with Rusty Quill, so there's lots of podcasts I work with outside. I go by We Talk of Dreams, and don't hit that one. I'm a composer and producer by Quill for many, many podcasts. So there's already projects I'm already involved in that I'm very excited to do. There's a project actually coming out with a podcast called Shadows at the Door, which has Kareem, who plays Sky Grandpa, who plays Simon Fairchild as one of the characters. That's currently in production. That I'm very, very excited to do. And then there's music projects for myself that I'm working on as well. Lots of things in the works. I've not stopped working, but yeah, I'm very excited. Do I have any favourite bits of Foley or soundscaping for the Magnus Archives, Neeks? My favourite episode, sound-wise, I think it's 132. Oh, answer level noob. I haven't been around for a bit, but I noticed Anno hasn't been in Twitch for a bit. Is he stepping back from that? So sorry. Oh, so yes, Anno's taken a step back from Twitch, simply because the Rusty Crew have grown, and as Anno is the community manager, Anno needs to dedicate all the time he has feasibly to do that. He will be coming on more streams. I do believe he wants to return to streaming at a later date, but I'm essentially his replacement for the time being. I'm his... I basically took his Wednesday slot, and yeah, so that's why I'm here. But favourite soundscape, 132, the buried episodes. Oh, that's a bit... The buried episode where John has to go into the coffin and rescue Daisy. And you can physically... The way the soundscape is done so well is you can almost feel yourself getting crunched in. Also, I see the questions. I'll answer them, Snaky Friend and Lawyer Giant. So the first one, I've got to jump on a button. Second one, I don't jump on a button. That one is my favourite episode for soundscaping. Close in line to 197. It's got unbelievably good soundscaping. What else has been really good? There's been lots that have been really good. It's generally like the vast or the buried episodes for me. In season 5, 166 The Worms, cracking episode. The Bone Garden 170, no 171, sorry. 179 with Daisy's death. Dr. David's 177, and then 187 with Helen's Domain has been incredible. Snaky Friends, if you could get Johnny to write about any specific topic, entity, character for a hypothetical article, what would you want to hear more about? Nikola Rosanov? I would want to know more about... I feel like... I mean, everyone says about... Can I come back to that? I've got a theories, but I need to kind of reword it first. I'll get back to that question, Snaky Friend, I promise. Lawyer the Giant, do you have any advice for people interested in learning about audio editing and sound production? Yeah, I do. The thing, I have a Twitch channel We Talk of Dreams. More about Aaron. I have a Twitch channel called We Talk of Dreams where I talk about everything to do about being a creative professional. And I kind of make it overarching so that people who are an artist or people who are sound designer or people who crochet can get something from it. And the advice I always have is to... Okay, let me do this first. Okay, I think I gotta run back and then run over. Yeah. Don't be afraid to suck is probably the biggest thing. If there's something you want to do it. And just kind of accept the first sort of 100 to 200 times you do something, it's gonna not sound as well as you hope it will. And when you're doing it those first 200 times, keep it to yourself. But essentially, if you're watching TV, if you see a TV show that you quite like that, or if you're listening to a podcast, try and emulate it. Don't release it because obviously that's copyright infringement. But try and copy what you're hearing, what you like. So if you're into sound design, if you're into soundscaping, I would listen to an episode of the Magnus Archives, one you really like, and try and figure out how they did it just through trial and error. Like, it's no secret that we use something called freesounds.org for most of our sound effects. And Alex and Elizabeth will manipulate it and tweak it and change it to make it sound as it does. That's what I'd recommend. And that goes with everything. So if it's soundscape, do that. If it's music, do the same. If it's writing, do the same. Don't fall into a trap of thinking you should only be studying. I feel like you should be in a place where you're not only learning through like listening and reading and writing, but you should always be constantly doing. And people kind of fall in a trap where they either do it and then they'll never learn the theory, so then they get stuck, or they will learn but never have the confidence to do it. So that's what I'd recommend. A lot of the people within the Rusty Quill are... I keep forgetting which round. A lot of people in the Rusty Quill are self-taught to begin with. Yes, a lot of us went to university, but we ended up doing stuff that we didn't actually go to university about. I don't have any qualifications in editing or music. I've just self-taught all the way and just learnt by doing. And because I've done it for a long time... Oh, idiot, you didn't jump. Because I've done it for a long time... Generally speaking, if you're going to do something again and again and again and again, you're going to get good at it. And that's pretty much it. There's no secret to it. It's just repetition. Learning from your repetition. And yeah. I hope that helps. I'm sorry it's no big secret. Oh, this is good. This is good. I know how to solve this one now. I jumped too quick. Neeks, this is slightly off topic, but I'm working on making a bunch of TMA themed earrings. So far, I've only made eyes for the Allies cosplay. What do you think I should make next? I'm thinking of doing tape recorders, but do you have a specific entity or idea I should make? Tape recorders sound really cool as earrings. I'm not going to lie to you. Tape recorders sound really, really, really cool. Oh, I'm not allowed to... There's a merch design coming. I'm not sure it's been released yet. So I won't talk about it. I won't tell you what it is, but that would have been good. Could he jump? Like, Martin's jumpers, I always feel like is quite an iconic thing. Oh, that is brutal. That is brutal. But just a shameless plug with merch again. This is one of the new designs of the Magnus Archives. Fashions by me. Based off episode 4, I believe it is, of the Arxatoria, of the Vast. Nico, will you please make more podfics, please, sir, please. Leave it at me. I may do 1 or 2 more as the time goes on, considering I've now finished the Magnus Archives. But yeah, I've been thinking about this a lot, about like what sort of things people would associate with characters. So like for Martin, it's the jumpers or the cuddly toys. For John, I kind of feel like the tape, having a tape recorder, or the spider lighter. And then for Elias, I always picture Elias with glasses, or like that sound of his ticking clock in the backgrounds. I feel like that's very prolifically Elias. This seems a bit... Do I go... Do I just run in there? Do I jump across? Maybe. This seems a bit dangerous. Okay. No. Okay. Okay, I see your game. Exator is the only public release design so far. Okay. Then my lips are sealed. My lips are sealed about what's coming up. Get teeny tiny cassettes, tapes, and earrings would be really good. And then I run across. Like this. No, I screwed it up. Okay. Anna, honestly, doing art just for fun has helped me improve a lot. Sometimes just having fun with what you do helps more that stressing studying. Not that you should not study at all, it's just to seek balance. Yeah, I do kind of feel like there's a balance between how much you should study versus how much you should be creating. And then there's a balance between how much you should be creating versus how much you just want to have fun. Come on, grab. No. Screwed it. Okay. Because especially when you're a creative professional, you can fall into the trap of thinking that everything you create has to be for a project or has to be for work. When really you can just be making stuff for fun. I feel like a lot of creatives forget what drew them into their art to begin with. Yeah, got better at writing by writing, not by sitting by being afraid of it. Yeah, it's basically you just kind of, once you kind of make that first sort of leap, it kind of gets a lot easier. Yumil Magikarth, Tim associated with Hawaiian shirts in my mind and no one can tell me a different. Yeah, I kind of see that too. I wonder whether or not how much of that is just because of the fan arts. But yeah, I do... Ooh, heck. I do always associate Hawaiian fan shirts with Tim quite a lot. It also bears repeating as... Oh, heck. Oh, that's... Oh, heck. Oh, that's a bit... Hello, corruption. Oh, I've still got... Oh, okay, so I was meant to do... Oh, that got a bit weird. No. Oh, that was really weird. Can we all agree that Elias John is not only well vested and as much as I just like him, he's got great clothes. Yeah, I always picture... Is there any way of not getting hit? What if I'm just quick? No, I've got to get hit. Okay. Not the brain worms. Art for art's sake is legit philosophy, and even if you have a project, embrace it for its sake. Draw something for yourself, you're valid. Yeah, I 1000% agree. I do believe... I mean, I am biased because I am a creative. I do get that, but I do honestly believe everyone should create something. Ah, yeah. Maybe you can use the box to get the mouse to eat the worm. Oh, maybe. Maybe. It is worth repeating that it's quite easy to do to distinguish the voice actors from their characters. Like, obviously... Thank you, chat. That was amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I've been working on. I've edited Johnny and Alex and other things outside of Rusty Quill, outside of Magnus Archives for Rusty Quill, and it's remarkably, even though it's the same voices, because it's not the scripts anymore, it's very easy for me to distinguish who is John and who is Johnny, who is Martin, who is Alex. And it's the same for Mike, because I mean, Mike hasn't played Tim for years and years and years and years, and even though it's the same voice, Mike isn't Tim. Oh yeah, he was in 161 and 162. That's very true. Do I go that way? No. Okay. And there is a lot to say. Mike reminds me of Saturday Morning Kids. Oh my God, Beastie John, you're so right in that. The Saturday Morning Kids TV presenters, Mike does have that energy. That Mike has got that energy completely. Oh, I guess we're sliding down. Oh, heck, this is a bit... Okay. Whoa. Wow. Thank you for coming, Daily Show Chica. I forgot how incredibly immersive this game is. Sorry, I just lost myself then. God, that was incredible. I don't draw, but Magnus got me out of a writing slump as far as fanfiction as well and inspired me to try my hand at Photoshop pieces. It's been a creatively interesting couple of years. Same. Whoa. Oh no, the game froze. Oh, it's back. Okay. Sorry, technical issues, we're back. Oh, have I got to be quick? Alright. Gonna let the water drain, move the log out to the middle, and then use that as a jump to jumpy jump. We're gonna jumpy jump. It's gonna be fine. I think there's no such thing as failure, just process. No matter what kind of craft you're doing, it's so important to tell yourself that when you don't like the outcome of something, doesn't mean you failed, it just means you've just not there yet, and you got there. I believe in you. Oh, great book. Oh, it's Joe. Hey, Joe. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Yeah, cool. That's what I gotta do. Yeah, kind of get into the habit of editing yourself. That will help you grow quite quickly. Like, I mean, Magnus is a really good reason for this. Like, Magnus goes through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of edits before we're happy with the end result. Like, hundreds. Hours and hours and hours and hours and hours gets poured into editing and producing. If it was just Johnny in a room writing the scripts and then just recording himself out any editing, yeah, I mean, it was the scripts are still solid. Thank you for the hydrate. The scripts are still solid, so it's still you're still gonna get a story, but it's not gonna sound as impactful. I think I kind of say this to a lot of people because a lot of people get kind of starstruck about Johnny and Alex. They are very much regular people who dedicate themselves to the craft. And even though they do what they do very, 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 very well. Thank you for gifting tier 1 gift subs, Komiyasha. If you would see how much it takes to edit them to get it to sound like the Magnus Archives, you will stop believing them as like this godlike entity and just realize it's just perseverance and hard work to get to where they are. There's really no magical thing. There's no secret. It's just they love what they do. They dedicate their entire lives to it, and then this is the results of it. Oh, I was meant to climb up. Yeah. So I do think editing... I refuse to believe that Johnny is human. Johnny is a dude. Alex is still player. Like, I would... A really good example, if you just watch Johnny's streams on Twitch, you'll very much get a handle of just how day-to-day Johnny is. Maybe we float? Yeah, we do. Oh, okay, well, I'll need you again. Oh, maybe I did need you. Okay. Why did I want to do that? Box, box, box. No, there's no box. Why is no box? Oh, I needed the box. Well, see my death. Okay, I see what I need to do. Neeks, what do you do when you know something needs more edits but it's starting to sound like gibberish because you've been banging your head against it too long? Any suggestions? We want to take a break and switch to something else? So when you've hit a brick wall... Okay, so say you've hit a brick wall... and you've tried the usual things where people say take a break. Take a break's always good. You've had sleep, you've eaten, you've tried all the available steps. There's two ways. One, it's very, very, very helpful to remember what the original goal is. And two is to also look at all the pieces you've got and try and make something else with it. Maybe you should be there. Oh, Box, I need you. Box, please make it. Yeah, yeah. Oh no, but there's death there. I'm about to die. Yeah, it really helps to remember when you've got your head stuck against a wall what your results you're trying to get out of it. Sometimes it's really good just to hold up your hands and say, I can't do this, I need to change what it is I'm trying to do. Like, that happens a lot. Can I get it through there? Oh, I can. I can get it through there. I see. If you put it there... ish. Yeah, I see. Then climb up. Yeah. Should be okay. Should be okay. Should be okay. Huh. Yeah, we did it. Oh, balls, I got the box stuck. No. Okay. I kind of feel bad for Johnny because I just imagine this guy being like, hey, I've written good horror. And 6 months later, half a tumbler define him and he just wants to do... Yeah, it's very... It's a strange sensation when you go from... Get up. Writing this thing for yourself and producing it yourself, or just not for the public, and you get used to that for like a good 3 or 4 years, and then suddenly people start listening to your show and it gains a lot of traction, and then you suddenly have quite a sizable community listening to it and critiquing it, and you know, and you never really truly get used to it. I mean, I'm just an editor, and I say just. I'm an editor for the show. I jumped the wrong way. I'm an editor for the show, but I still get a lot of things from it. So people notice when I'm tweeting, or people notice when I'm talking in the Discords. And it's a really weird... I need the box. And it's a really weird sensation to go from nobody noticing you to suddenly all these people notice that you're there. And yeah, it's bizarre and strange, and I love it. It's just, it's a really weird phenomenon to go from just going about your daily life to suddenly, oh, hello everyone, how we doing? But it also makes me scrutinize a lot more of the content creators, especially people who how to put it, you are very, 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 very aware of your community and you're very, 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 very aware of who's listening. And I feel... Come on, we're up. No! I went too long. I feel like people need to take much more responsibility over content warnings, for example. And I feel like people need to be more acutely aware of when people are listening and there's points in the show which may be triggering for some people, or your content has problematic bits that you should maybe write better. A lot of people just don't do enough. It's really tricky. A lot of people just don't do content warnings, and I really feel like content warnings should be so much more commonplace and normalized. I don't feel like people should be trivialized or judged because they have a specific content warning that they need to hear about before they can listen to a show. You know? But much more than that, I think the thing that opened my eyes a lot more with being in a Rusty Quill is how much representation matters. Because obviously I'm white. I'm cis white, British, male, 30. I've got a lot of privilege just by being that. And I knew to some extent... Oh, thank God, finally. I knew to some extent... that representation matters, but it wasn't until I joined the Magnus Archives where that was quite a significant part of the show. Just how much it meant to people. Oh, this is time. Oh no. I didn't realize this is a time. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, I needed the balloon to go under that. Alright. Well, we're gonna die here anyway. Nico the water. Nico the water. I can see the comments now, and I'm just like going, la-di-da-di-da. This is a thing I like about content warnings and the Rusty Quill and the Magnus Archives. I like the new system. I'm trying to implement it more in places. Okay. How am I gonna do this? No. Okay. There we go. Oh. We got it. I did it. JJ. Hey, JJ. Hourglass. All of us who do creative work, we get into it because we have a good taste, but there's this gap. For the first couple of years, you make stuff, it's not just good, it's trying to be good. It has potential, but it's not. But your taste, the thing that got you into the game, is still killer, and the taste is why your work disappoints you. A lot of people never get past this phase. How do you keep honing your taste and skills without getting stuck in the gap? Yeah, and with that too. Also, the thing as well, when you're creating, say say it's for yourself. Say if you're an artist, it's your own art. Set aside a big production like podcasts where there's so many moving parts and so many people. When you start out, you have no idea yet what's going to make you unique. It's very much like growing up. It's like you don't really know exactly who you're going to be. For me, I didn't know who I was until I was about 24. I feel like you go through the same stuff with your art. And you kind of go through a lot of phases where you don't feel like you... So like you try and replicate other artists. And because you're replicating someone else, it's never going to be as good because they're the unique thing and you're like the second-hand version of it. And you kind of go through a lot of going, no, I can't do that. No, not that, not that, not that. But then when you go and critique your own work, you start to see little bits which you do like. Or you critique what makes your piece different to the piece you were trying to do. And little by little, projects by project, you start picking at what makes you unique. And it's kind of like you go from seeing it as like a flaw to seeing it as something that's unique to you and your strength. And I do feel it's just something that can only be found through experience. But obviously when you're starting out, you still have no idea what you are yet. And as you grow and as you work through your craft and your creativity and your arts, your goals change, your mind changes. What you thought you wanted to do is now something differently. And it's because it's something that hasn't existed until you started to do it. It's less apparent with stuff, say like when you're editing, I edit to what Alex's vision is. So that's set in stone. It's the Rusty Quill way of editing. But with music, because the majority of what I do in a day-to-day business is making soundtracks, I've learnt what makes my music unique. And not only that, because I've done it for so long, I market myself to clients and to the world as this is my brand, this is my style, this is what's unique about myself, this is only what I want to do musically. And yeah, it's very scary. Don't get me wrong, it is very scary when you sort of realise who you are musically. Same way as who you are as a person, it can be quite scary. But once you start doing that and once people accept that's who you are and want you to be that, there's nothing like it. There's really nothing like it. Zalia, with creative stuff, you always go through patches where your sense of what is good is better than your skill level. So you feel like your stuff is awful, it isn't. It's just your mind and eye for it is improving a little more. Yeah, Zalia, I agree with that completely as well. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Carmine Carousels. Yeah. And I think working... The thing that's... Oh, how do I do this? Do I shove you across? Are you filling? Do I go underneath? Is there anything under... No. Hello, Switch. Water? Yeah, okay. Can I don't feel like I can jump that. Is that doable? That doesn't look really doable. Maybe it is. That's a tricky one. Oh, chat, you've been so nice and friendly and welcoming. Thank you so much. This one's got me stumped. I'm going to try and figure out this puzzle before I do a bit more chatty, because I feel like I've chatted a lot. I feel like it's a timing thing with this. Maybe. Why can I not figure this out in my head? Do I bring... No, that's just death. I think you need to close the bottle one after filling up so the water doesn't displace. Oh. Ah. Well, thank you very much, Striker Flynn. Or is it Striker? No, it's Lowell. Lowell. I see your name everywhere. Thank you so much for always being here. I've realised I'd never really figured out how to say your name properly. Thank you for the 69 bits. I just want to say, as someone who's working to develop my own artistic vision in terms of creative strategy, words mean a lot. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's really sweet for you to say. Thank you. You're amazing. This is... I know I keep on promoting it, but this is why I do my Twitch channel. We Talk of Dreams on Twitch. Because people don't really talk about this. There's a lot of people who, in creativity, feel like people are their competitors, rather than we should all be lifting each other up. And so I kind of wanted to make a place where I can chat about this. And chat about... You know, older kind of stuff that people don't talk about. Because people always chat... Oh, not that again. Oof, that was a bit brutal. People always chat about, you know, you gotta study and the graft is really hard. But people don't really chat about what that actually means. And how you go from point A to point B. And then I guess I just wait for it to move to the other side, maybe? Oh, it was meant to... Okay, I see. Gotta get ready to this night shift. Good luck, Lucifer. The problem is I can act and edit, I just can't write. Lego, find a writer. I can't write either. I can edit, I can produce, I can make music. I'm kind of learning how to be a voice actor. But I don't really know how to write and I don't know how to direct. Okay. So I'm not gonna just give me death. Yeah. Oh, it's close. Okay. Kind of figured it out. But in a roundabout way to get back onto Magnus Archives is it's been life-changing. Well, it's been life-changing to be part of Rusty Quill. I think the day I joined Rusty Quill, that was quite a momentous thing to happen. Like for myself. because you go from lots and lots of podcasts trying to make it to suddenly a podcast production company which has 3/4 shows which have got their own communities behind it. There we go. I don't know. Really? Where do I go? Do I just keep going? Oh no, I was meant to do that and then go across there. Oh, that's so much. That's so much to do. Oh no. Okay. Oh, but I can just go from here, okay. No. I think those spikes break off. Oh, that thing's gonna come across. Okay. Okay. You jump across here, and jump again, jump again, jump. Jump. Okay. Then we go back across. And then we just wait. We just wait. Thank you for that beam redemption. Oh yeah, I just eat him anyway. Sorry, yeah. I definitely I cheat in the beam redemptions quite a lot. Thank you though. There we go. I'm gonna wait for it to get past the spikes. Oh no, he just jumps. I forgot I was being controlled. I forgot he just walks forward when he's got the bug in. I'm an idiot. Alright. Jump up. And across. And jump up. And die. Scared of whilst... Okay, hang on. I'm gonna do this puzzle, then I'll talk. Hit. And then hit. And then across. Then hit. Then hit. Then hit. Then hit. Hit. Okay. String in that. Wachat. And then wachat. Okay, then we wait. Then we wait. Jump up and die is something Simon Fairchild would say. Oh, thank you so much for being here, Looney Girl. First time I listen to your stream, just want to say how you guys are and love how supportive this space is. Thank you so much. But you're saying you're scared of having to work with other people, make things that aren't for myself. It's... Oh, finally. Get off me, get off. Yes! Thank you! Got control. It's different. It is definitely different. I will say is worth remembering that you are your own... Can I make that jump? That seems a bit of a far jump to make. Well, I guess I can. You are your own worst critic. So whilst you think it's a bit nerve-wracking to work with other people and you think the jump... I redeemed to be in the game. I wish to... Do I have that on? Did I not take that one off? You in the game. You can be in the game. Oddly, you can be the rain. You can be the concept of your background noises. That seems perfect for you. It's actually quite refreshing to work on a big project when it's not just you having to make all the decisions. Okay, we're jumping up. Like with the Magnus Archives, can you hear the oddly? With the Magnus Archives, and because I joined in Season 5, a lot of it, like the house style has already been figured out. Alex has already figured out how he wants the show edited. Ooh, I like this. You know, I'm basically, I got taught how to edit in their style. Ooh. Okay, I guess I wasn't just meant to jump down to my death. What was it like reaching out to other creators like Overly Sarcastic Productions for the podcast? Oh, that wasn't, that's to do with our very, very incredible head of marketing, Callum Doherty, who is very, 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 very talented at this sort of thing. He's very good at figuring out how to maximize our awareness of what we've got and how to tap into collaborations and how to tap into things that our community wants. And Callum, how do I get up? Do I climb down? I feel like there's nowhere to go. So yeah, that very much be a question for Callum, because I guess I just gotta... Okay, I see a few. Okay, I've got to be quick. Quicker than that. God, there's not much time, eh? Whoa. Oh no, do I have to... Okay. I forgot there was a gap there. I forgot I would just go to my doom if I did that. Do I have to do that again? Yeah, alright. It's just that doom, you know? Okay. Flash on. No. Too slow. I'm gonna die. Doom! Oh, you can see that. You just saw Tessa, yeah. Sorry about that. How do I do? Oh, do I have to go back out, then go down, then do that? Who's playing? I don't want to dox them. But I know who that is. Yes, so because this game is quite old, to get this game to work with Twitch... That's too slow. Yeah. To get this game to work with Twitch, I had to go into the script of the game and basically tell it not to go into full screen mode so I could capture it for OBS. Yeah. And then I forgot you could see like the cursor and whatnot. No. How long are we streaming? I'm going to stream for another 10 minutes and then we finish at 8 o'clock. Nah, it's too slow. It's not going to be enough time. The amount of times this kid that I've been playing has had to die at my expense. There we go. Okay, can you grab it? Okay, there we go. There we go. Then climb up here. And then foot. And then foot. And then foot. Then foot. And then foot. And then foot. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that looked pretty painful. Please don't make me do the whole thing again. Please, thank you. What? Yeah, I quite like making my own sound effects when I play games. Hashtag sorry, not sorry. Oof. This game is very good at doing things right at the last moment, so you constantly just feel on edge. Oh no. It's okay, it's okay. Okay. Okay, we're good. Oh. Dead end? What am I meant to do? Am I meant to smash through? Oh. Yeah, I meant to smash through. Okay. I see. We're basically just going to body slam into this thing. There we go. And then down into the dark we go. Question, does Arcu like Magpod's episode? Does Rusty Quill do MagPod's episode release streams or something? I'd love to live listen with someone. There was Mike. Mike did one 2 weeks ago. I think it's still on the VOD. Yeah, I think it's still in the VOD. Mike went through quite a lot of episodes. He went through the Anglerfish. He went through quite a lot of his own favourite episodes. He chatted about how he liked being, how he got and how he edited Tim, recorded as Tim. I think it's still on Twitch. If not, it'll be in the YouTube channel soon. But yeah, we generally haven't done that many live along listens with Rusty Quill. But it's something we could theoretically do. It's something we could think about doing more of. The brainworms return. I guess I wasn't just meant to go to my death. Do I do this first? Yes. Alright. Do that first, and then hit, and then go across. Live listing release could be fun. Yeah, it's something I note for future streams. Obviously, guess we go back. The Magnus Archives has basically been the only show that I've been editing within Rusty Quill for the past 8-9 months. And now that it's finished, there's no new episodes. But it could be something we could do in the future. I could kind of go through my favourite episodes that I've edited and kind of sort of chat about it. I can't really give you too much production secret-wise, but I can kind of give you my thoughts as I went through it. Are we just walking? I guess we're just walking. This feels very ominous. It also, this sort of thing kind of reminds me of Abe's Odyssey, which was a really old game. I think they remastered it. I was really bad at it. I could never figure out how to do it. You button? Wow. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, I see. Was not expecting to die that way. Come on, drop, 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 drop. Your girl Magic Cap, will there still be live shows and other streams that might include stuff in the Magnus Archives? In terms of live shows, I literally don't know. I don't plan them. So I couldn't give you any information either way. Stream wise, I mean, I can do streams. I don't have any plans to do any soon, but I'm always looking for things that people want from the community. So if there's anything you want me to stream, there we go. If there's anything you want me to stream and I get the okay to do it, then I'd be happy to do it. Do I just go down? It doesn't feel right to drop down. I feel like I'm about to go to my death. I am going to my death. I guess I just go to my death. But I think that is probably a good place to end the stream. I'll just get some background music on, and then we can have a little chat. But yeah, that was. Why are you not playing now? Play noise. Oh, it's because I turned you down. There we go. There's the smooth, chilled out music. Yeah, that was my stream. I hope you really liked it. I wanted to have a stream where I wanted to sort of give like a little space to chat about Magnus before the impending finale tomorrow. It's been a huge part, I think, of all our lives, and I think especially during lockdown, this community, this space, especially within the Discord as well, has been a safe haven, a sort of place to kind of still feel connected with the world. And I know for me, as weird as it sounds, lockdown has been something that's readjusted my life and made me realize what I want out of life, and to be a part of this community in the way that I get to be is incredible. And things change over time, and I don't know what the future has in store, but I do feel quite content, and I do feel quite peaceful and quite happy and excited about the future. And one last question. Kira's asking, how do I feel about roller coasters? I like them once I'm on them. I've got a fear of heights, but I quite like the sensation of it. But yeah, anyway, thank you everyone. Coming up on, if you want more content from myself, I have, as I've said many times already this stream, I go by We Talk of Dreams. So you can find me on Twitter at We Talk of Dreams, or you can find me at my Twitch channel at We Talk of Dreams. Coming up next on the Rusty Quill Streams on Rusty Quill Streams Twitch channel, we are doing the Magnus Rap Party tomorrow with many people from the Rusty Quill joining. And that kicks off tomorrow at 5 p.m, so an hour after the episode releases. Friday, Helen will be doing a cooking stream. And then Saturday, Mike will be returning with Gary Catman. But until then, thank you all so much for being here. I'm Nico, and thank you all so much for here. A huge thank you to our mod team, who do an incredible job at keeping the community ticking and keeping us all feeling safe, and just go way above and beyond anyone I know. So a huge thank you so much to the mods. And yeah, I'll leave you with some nice chilled out music to go listen to. Take care everyone, and yeah, bye bye. That was a hell of a stream. Thank you so much, YouTubers. How are you doing? How are you doing, people watching YouTube? Do you feel quite cozy and quite relaxed? I feel quite content and quite lovely and cozy and just fuzzy warm over that. By the time this releases, if you're watching on YouTube, you will probably already know how Magnus ends. In which case, you know, I felt it was a really bold move that everyone went to Disneyland. People weren't expecting it. People weren't expecting just the eye saying, lads, I know I've been all spooky all season, but actually I just want to take you on Space Mountain, and everyone goes on Space Mountain. It's a bold way to end a 200 episode show, but by golly, did Johnny do it right, do it justice. So yeah, have fun, and I'll see you later.